The first accessories for the GoPro Hero 12 that I need to get out of the way are these two, or one. It is the GoPro magnetic DJI mount feet that I designed with Ulanzi. I made a film, you can find it up here. And I got quite a few questions or comments saying, yeah, but you can't use them in the waterproof housing feet. And just to prove it to you, because there are a lot of non-believers out there, there you go. There are the feet. And it just slides in. It's on the Hero 11, but it's basically the same as the Hero 12. So it slides in, it closes, and it works. And I got comments about the media mod. So yesterday I ordered one, came this morning. Here is the media mod with the feet on. There are two downsides, but a lot of people were worried that they're going to have to unscrew those 4 tiny screws. You don't have to. The feet that I designed with Ulanzi have got a few uses. They're magnetic. And before I get comments, yeah, but a screw is stronger than a magnet. No, they're not magnetic. They don't hold to the DJI mount with a magnet. There are clips that hold it in. It's got a magnet because it kind of clips in on the magnet and then it clips in with these little claws, these metal claws at the side. That's what holds them in. You don't have to use that. You can use the magnetic function to just attach it to the side of something that's metal. That's why it's magnetic as well. And that's pretty cool. But they also have the GoPro feet, which you can, pull out. Now, the downside is that you can't use the DJI mount because it's too thick and it won't actually clip in. But because you already have the GoPro mount and you've got to attach the DJI mount, which DJI did quite, intelligently, you already have the screw and the DJI mount. So all you have to do is take off the GoPro mount and the DJI mount, and you have the GoPro mount. So just like this, yeah, that's what it's going to look like. And you can use like that, so you don't have to unscrew it. And let me just show you the other downside. The other downside is that when you do have the feet, yeah, right there, and they are down, you can't get them up because they have notches on the side and not on the end. So you're going to have something that you can literally pull the feet up with, and it's like that. And then the feet are up, see? And that's about it. And to open it, you basically open it like you do the media mod always and slide it out, which shouldn't be a problem. There we go. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. There you go. There is the GoPro Hero 12 with the feet. So those are the first two things I had to get out of the way because there are a lot of people saying that it doesn't fit. It does. You don't have to take it off. It works really, really well. Another thing, I got out my Hero 3 the other day and just look at the difference between the Hero 3 and the Hero 12. I mean, it was such a cute camera. When I got this, I was like, oh my God, that is awesome. Anyway, this is going to be a film about accessories for basically all GoPros, but you're probably sitting there going, right, I've pre-ordered my GoPro, or I'm going to buy one on the 13th, and I need accessories. Because you do. GoPro accessories are awesome. They go one with the GoPro. It's fantastic. And I have boxes full of them. I think I have every single GoPro accessory and DJI accessory that you can possibly get in the world. I did a film up here. It's the biggest one on YouTube. Hasn't got many views, but it has every single accessory you can possibly get for the GoPro. We have this, which isn't really needed anymore. It's the GoPro audio adapter. So it's not needed. You don't have to buy anymore because the Hero 12 has Bluetooth. So I'm hoping that when it comes out, they're going to be doing updates to it and I can, connect my Rode or I can connect my DJI microphone and everything will work. I know you can connect the EarPods, so that's fantastic. We have the MaxLens mod, which is pretty cool. I have the version 1. The version 2 is also being announced and it should be ready to buy in a week or so. So those mounts are really cool. They're little lenses basically. They look like this. And it allows for a really wide view and it allows for the best stabilization you can possibly get. The version 2 has got 177 degrees. This is going to be like such a mishmash because I've got so much stuff going on. This is called the Freeway. Yeah, it is called the Freeway. I'm not joking. GoPro actually thought of that. And it's basically a little tripod like this that you can extend and you can see yourself with the GoPro and you can, with a little blue button, hide it down into this little handle. So that's really cool. And at the bottom, you've got a tiny little screw. And if you unscrew it, out comes a tripod. and you can screw it the other way, and you now have a tripod on your freeway right there, and you can connect your GoPro to it. That's an ingenious little thing. We do have the DJI Action. I have a double mount so I can, you know, compare cameras, but it's pretty long. It's a nice selfie stick, and I'm not sure if you know, but the DJI Action 4 and, you know, I think the 3, but definitely the 4 allows you to remove the selfie stick like the Insta360 cameras. DJI mount. I think Tellison make these as well. I'm not sure, but the DJI ones are no doubt the best ones, and this is what will allow you to connect your GoPro, like I showed in my film earlier, to this, and it's just so quick and easy, and it's stable. Like I said, it's a magnetic mount with claws. It's not the magnet that holds it, it's the claws. So when you click them in, there is no way of getting it out. We have a GoPro clip. So you are going to need, you know, some of these, which are basically, you've got, you know, curved ones, you've got flat ones, you've got circular ones, and they're used with stickies, 3M stickers. These smell horrible because they're fake. The real ones don't smell horrible, and they have real 3M stickers. You stick them to anything, and you can put your GoPro on it, and it should stay there. But just in case it doesn't, make sure that you always have tethers like this. The tethers come in handy, especially if you have it on a car or a motorbike somewhere it can fall off, fly away, and do some damage either to someone else's car or to someone else. Filters. Filters from Freewell. I know that Pose Pro has them too. Filters are gonna help you achieve cinematic looks with your GoPro, so you're not gonna have a high shutter. It's gonna be more about the motion blur. The GoPro case. Oh, there should be a funeral song right now. But the GoPro case, which is no longer available with the GoPro, is fantastic. And I use these cases. I have an Action 3 and an Action 4 in there, actually. But in here, we have a bite mount. So you can put it in your mouth, put the GoPro or the, you know, the DJI mount on it, and we can do a whole load of stuff like that. It's really, really fun. It doesn't taste too good. This magnet mount, it's called Mag Wheels, and it is one of the best ever. It's rubber coated. It's got some seriously strong magnets, and you basically stick it on your car and it will not move or scratch it. Looks like this. It is absolutely superb. DJI do one. It's kind of like a sticky one of those sticky ones that you kind of clean off, but it's not the same thing. Smattery do like a 1/4 mount, which you don't really need anymore, I don't think, considering that the GoPro and my Ulanzi feet have a 1/4 at the bottom. Shame about the case. I think we're all sad about the case, aren't we? The charger for the GoPro is fantastic because it lets you charge 2 batteries, and it is just a little bit more convenient. You got a couple of batteries, you stick them in, and you can charge them all together. A UV protector. So this is basically a spare lens. If you want to buy a spare lens because you're worried you're going to crack it, or if you have cracked it, you can buy one from Freewell. They're pretty cheap, and it's good to have a spare one if you are doing some extreme sports, just so you can change it over really, really quickly. This is from DJI, and it is the coolest thing I have seen, so I ordered it. It is basically, goes in like this, clicks in somewhere. It's difficult for me to see. I can't see. I think it clicks in like this, and you can have it around your neck. So you're walking around town, and you've got this cool perspective with it on your neck. So I'm gonna, one of my best friends, David. Right, this is the mini handlebar mount from DJI, and it's actually a really, really nice one. It's really simple. It's got a little ball head that you twist and close on top, and you can mount it. So you can just, you know, if you have one of these and you have my feet, you can basically mount it on, and Bob's your uncle, you are away. Why do I have the side door off? Because Ulanzi makes side doors. So you got these little side doors that are really easy to clip on. One has a cold shoe and a 1/4. The other one has a little hole where you can plug in a cable to USB-C, but have it kind of sealed at the same time. So if you want it going all day long from a power bank, you can do, and they look like this. They're really simple. You clip them on the side with no difficulty at all, and then you can actually close your GoPro, and it looks like that. Access to the USB-C hole, which is really fantastic. I'm looking around because there's so much to talk about, and I'm going to try and do it quickly, not to bore you guys, but it's like going into TK Maxx or TJ Maxx. You look around for ages until you find something. This is one of those films. Suction cup. This is the DJI one. I do have the GoPro ones, but I really like the DJI ones. They're simple. They have a GoPro mount, which you mount to your DJI mount. So it's really simple, but they work really, really, really well. And they look like this. And I gotta tell you, I've used them for ages, but always use tethers. Just for, not only for the safety of your camera, but for the safety of others. If it falls off, bounces away and hits someone in the head or damages someone's windscreen and they crash, that's on you. This is the Osmo bike rail mount. It's really cool. I bought it the other day and I thought, hey, that will actually look really good for some funky perspectives. So you can pick that up if you're biking and really easily attach your camera. We have the tiny GoPro tripod or handle. And it's just really small and you can pull it out like this. And it kind of extends. You know, that's a nice thing if you're traveling and you got one of these. I mean, look how small that is. It is great. Okay, we have the normal batteries and the big batteries. I obviously recommend the Enduro batteries because they're bigger. The Enduro battery from the Hero 11 is the same one you get in the Hero 12. I have checked all and all over again. Same thing. Oh, this is a company called GrabGrip. Grab grip. And it's actually an ingenious little device that when you turn, it turns with you. So if you're walking and you've got a selfie stick and you want to get really low or really high, because it's got a little magnet at the bottom, or a weight, I think it's a weight, your GoPro will always be the right way up. I think that was good when we didn't have horizon leveling, you know, because right now where is it? I get so confused. Right now, you can basically twist your camera around, doesn't matter which way it is, and it will always be upright. I think they have it in 4K. I haven't found the information about that, but I think they had it in 4K on the Hero 11, wherever the hell it is. So it's a cool thing, and it's cool if you don't have a Hero 12 or 11. Right. This case, I bought this case a long time ago. There is the old GoPro charger. Oh, there's the Hero 7 Black. I still own that. Look at that. Isn't that a sweetie? Right, I know a lot of you don't like watching when I talk too much. We have the GoPro handlebar mount right there, and it does a fine job. I do prefer the DJI one. We have this, which is an ingenious thing, because if you're out snorkeling, so this is the GoPro one. It's nice because it fits in your mouth and you can breathe through it. So, and so it works a lot better than the official one. But this, I do have another one. This is one of the coolest things you're ever going to see, because this is a bottle cap with a GoPro mount on it. So if you're out, you've drunk a Coke or water because you're healthy, and it's empty, you screw it on there and you take it out. You don't have to take a GoPro handle with you or a DJI handle that floats, a floaty handle, because the bottle will be empty and it'll bobble up and down on this. It is an ingenious thing and it is really, really great. Knuckle duster. This is actually a knuckle duster, yeah? So, I mean, it's look at that. That's a knuckle duster. I bought it because I thought it was interesting. Like I said, I picked up every single attachment you can imagine ever in the world. They're all in here. I have tons of screws, different screws. There are different types of screws. So you've got metal screws. These guys are from Smatry, there you go. And these actually come in really handy if you really want to tighten something up. I would take off the little rubber on it because that kind of gets in the way. You have the DJI ones and you have the GoPro ones. The DJI ones are a lot easier to tighten, but with the GoPro ones, you actually have a tool to tighten them, so that's really cool. We have the mounts that you can basically strap to anything you want. That's pretty funky. Oh, if you have a Hero 7, you have like little silicone etuis. Also, Ulanzi has done cages for a long time for you people out there that like cages. We have a little hat clip, so like that, and you can walk around with your GoPro on your hat. I have another one of these. Oh, and here are the, these are interesting because I have a few different keys. I don't know if you guys can see, but we have the official GoPro key, we have the smart tree key, and we have that key right there. Look at that. And they will help you tighten your actual GoPro nuts. And GoPro does have some nice nuts. This is a GoPro clip with a ball head, so it's really tight, but it does a fantastic job if you're in a tight situation and you're not bouncing around like crazy on your bike, but you just want to use a ball head and quickly move it around. Fantastic thing. We have the wrist strap, so if you're skiing or something, it looks really cool when you've got a nice perspective, and this is on your wrist. It goes around your wrist really nice and easy. We have another hat clip, and this is something for you skaters out there. I had a longboard company. It was called Spinners. We did really nice longboards, actually. Didn't have one return over the many years that we had that company. So this is called Block, and it looks like this, right? It looks like this, and this basically locks onto your skateboard or longboard. And it gives you a really cool perspective. So it's solid, it's really well made, and it's called Block. It comes in handy for you, skaters out there. One last thing is we have like a floaty. So you can just use this if you have the Hero 7. But for the Hero 12, we have a different one that's down the bottom of this box. But we have like this is insane. This is a nice, serious stick from GoPro, and this stick is a really, really nice one. It has a ball head on top, so if you guys can see that, it has a nice little ball head that you can actually tighten and move around, so you can maneuver it. It's made of really nice rubber, and it feels solid. It feels really, really solid. Telesin one, it fits in the Telesin one as well, by the way. We have, I think this is a PGY Tech one. I like to go for the original ones, but yeah, this is one of my favorite things in the world. Polar Pro Dome, right there, and they're fantastic. You can get them for the old GoPros, you can get them for the new GoPros. This is the one for the new GoPro, and it's a serious bit of kit that if you're diving, and you got to keep it in these because they will scratch up nice and easy. I think mine is actually quite scratched, but yeah, screw it. But if you're diving, these guys come in really, really handy, and they look fantastic. If you have a really hot girlfriend or really hot boyfriend, and they're underwater with the seals or the dolphins or the great whites, and you have a nice yacht above the water, the Polar Pro Domes, mwah, absolutely stunning. That's my phone. We have the chest here. DJI makes one, and it's really cool because it's kind of quick clip. And GoPro makes one. I've got a whole load of them. They're pretty cool. This is Rain-X. You can use it for the domes so they don't get loads of water droplets on them, but apparently it ruins the plastic, so is the best way to go about doing that. This is the mask I have in my photo for that video I showed you earlier on. It's basically a snorkel mask with a GoPro attachment. No kidding. It's got the whole deal. You basically clip it on and you are away. If you need something that's ready, that is ready. We also have another. I literally, a few years ago, bought everything you can possibly buy. Snorkel goggles with GoPro attachment. All of this stuff, it's all available. You can buy it all. This is pretty cool because it's like a, you stick it on anything and you have your GoPro and you can wiggle it around any way you want. You're going to ask me, Phil, how much of this have you used? Don't ask me. This is a bigger one. This one actually doesn't work at all. This is really crap. This one is from SP. SP, by the way, the bottle screw top. This is one for your head, so you stick it on your helmet and you have a cool view like this. That should be the thumbnail. It will be the thumbnail. What else have we got in here? We've got another one of those. We've got another one of those. This is the GoPro original floaty. So you can either buy this or you can buy this. And obviously this is easier to take with you and just, you know, at the beach, everybody's going to have water and stuff and just screw it on. These are nice, but, you know, obviously you look a lot more professional with that one. That's for the dome. This is the floaty. So you can basically stick in your GoPro. This is, where is it? It's upside down. It's upside down. Right. Now, this is the thing that people are going to be asking me. Phil, so does it fit? Wait a sec. Something weird going on here. On, off. I think it goes, yeah, it goes in this way. Right. There we go. And let's just check. This is going to be such a long film. I don't care. This is for you guys. Any one of these mounts. Oh, there you go. It works with my mount. Proud of that mount. I am proud of that. It's literally in the shower, minding my own business, and it came to me. It came to me. Right, last couple of things that are actually quite important. This is a silicone cover, so you can buy one of these, yeah? That. And it... Now, the question is, can we get it out of here? Yeah, we can. These silicone covers are pretty cool, and they should fit your GoPro. I'm guessing. I'm guessing they do fit your GoPro. There you go. It fits actually quite nicely. It even fits with the big feet, see? And it kind of protects your GoPro. If it falls or anything, it really does protect your GoPro. This is sold like hotcakes. This is a cage that gives you the adapter. You don't need it anymore. The adapter is not needed anymore with the Hero 12. It gives you cold shoes. I don't think you need those anymore either, considering that it's Bluetooth. But this is from Ulanzi, and it sold like crazy. This is one of my favorite, actually. This is called the Bobber. Look at it. It's by GoPro. And they did a really, really good job on this. And it's just a serious piece of plastic, really well made, that you attach your GoPro to. We have a GoPro, if I can find the Hero 12, there it is. This goes over the top of this. So you've got like a... Actually, it goes on top of anything. That's actually ingenious, if it's anything. Ulanzi make one of these, if they still make it. Look. It's got a sucker. It's got a sucker right there, and it goes onto the front of your lens, so no matter what happens, your lens is protected. Ingenious. We have the GoPro remote, which I'm guessing because they removed GPS. I don't know if this one will work again. I'm sure that they've probably got a new one or coming out with a new one, but it will have GPS, so it will use the whole telemetry and allow you to add things on it, because the Hero 12 doesn't have that anymore in favor of longer battery life. The cool thing about this, though, is that it has a little beer opener. And, you know, we all love beer openers. The last thing, which is... It's somewhere around. There is an actual adapter for your GoPro. I can't find it. I will try and link it down below, where you can stick it on the lens, yeah, and you can screw it. This is actually it. I'm such an idiot. Does it go on this one? I think it goes on the other one. Oh no, it does go on this one. There you go. You've got an adapter, so it screws onto here, so that actually comes in very handy, and you can screw on filters. Why is this important? Because you can screw on macro filters, and you can get macro shots, so diopters, with your GoPro. People might be into that. If you are, then that's it. I'm sure I have so much more stuff, but this has gone for way too long, I'm guessing. I don't even know how long this video is, but basically, your GoPro Hero 12 is a great camera by itself. Looking at the specs, it looks fantastic. It really does. I love that they've brought back a few features that have put it back on par with the Action 4, you know, and I will be comparing it to the Action 4. I will be comparing it to the Hero 11. I will be comparing it to the Insta360 X3. I will make sure that I'll do honest reviews bring you a whole load of content that you guys can watch and think, yeah, this is serious, this is honest. This guy is allowed to speak his own thoughts. Why? Well, because he went into the shop and bought it himself. Oh, and a memory card. Make sure you get a memory card. I use only SanDisk or Samsung. I've never had a problem.